Get down on the ground! Okay? Put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back! Okay!
When you're planning something big, having a solid strategy is key. But what happens when clueless criminals try to go big? From a woman who attempted to use someone else's credit card.
Rosalind? Who's Rosalind? That's not a boyfriend?
No, it's my boyfriend's card. He just...
Your boyfriend's name Rosalind?
No, my boyfriend's name is not Rosalind. My boyfriend's name is Isaiah.
To another who tried to cash a fake check with no backup plan.
It's not real.
They don't think it is, yeah. So we just want to make sure you don't knowingly know you're trying to cash a fraudulent check.
No.
Okay, well then if it's all a misunderstanding, it's all a misunderstanding.
Here are some moments when cops surprise stupid thieves in the act. Beginning with an engaging event where a woman tried to pull a fast one but got caught.
You want to do me a favor? Take off your rings, take off everything, put it in here.
Everything's okay, it's okay. You're just gonna have to call your boss and get him to Melbourne.
On the 1st of October, 2022, the police deputies responded to a scene after receiving news of theft in Sebastian. Due to the suspicions, the deputy questioned Jessie and searched her belongings. What secrets would he find?
Come here for a second, let me talk to you for a second. What's your name?
Jessie?
You have your ID on you?
Sure.
Thanks.
I know it's in here. Just give me a sec. May I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Might be in the back. Oh, I have printout of my medical card, if that works, for an ID.
Jesse, what's your... Is it Jessica?
No, just Jessie. That's the last name right there.
Okay. Jessie?
Just E.
Okay.
And then Leipzig. And that's the picture.
Why are you shaking?
I am with
What's your middle name?
right now, Rose.
Okay.
And like, that's all.
65, one by name and date of birth? And that the weed in your bag is your medical marijuana?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know that you're supposed to put your purse back down there.
Sure.
You know you're supposed to keep it in a container at all times, right?
No, I mean, well, yeah. I forgot it was in there as I was coming out of the house.
Okay.
It's just,
So you're supposed to keep it in a container that you always are with, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
You knew that?
I have my containers in the house.
You have your containers in the house? Why would you put it in a bag then when you're leaving?
Well, it was with all my stuff as I was just grabbing everything, heading out the house. I'm
Okay.
getting
Do you have
ready
anything
to,
else in your pockets or
No,
anything?
sir. I'm getting ready to go up to my mom's tonight, so just
Okay.
just trying to bring a little with me, to be honest.
Okay.
You know, there's really nothing.
Is there anything else in your purse?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. You mind if I search your purse?
Go for it.
All right.
To roll a couple
Good.
joints when I'm at my mom's later.
Time for? Time for confirmation, please. Good. That'd be 10-4. If that's cool with your supervisor.
Yeah. I'm sorry, you're just gonna. My son. No. Can you take him with you? And I'll call you to come and get me. Unless AJ wants to stay with me.
Stand with her real quick.
James, I need you to just stay here.
Based on the evidence, the police jumped into action.
Okay, so you want him to have your purse and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to do me a favor? Take off your rings, take off everything, put it in here.
Everything's okay. It's okay. You're just gonna have to call your boss and get him to Melbourne. I can't get it up. I think
Your rings. Go ahead, sir. 10-4, thank you.
I think that's it.
Alright, real quick.
Yeah.
You mind taking here? I'm going to give you this. Take this. Nothing in here, right? Alright, real quick. Do you have anything on you at all?
No.
Okay, because if you know, you take it to the jail to
I
felony.
already know.
Okay, alright.
Yeah. I'm gonna work this out. Can you go back? Gotta go back for a minute. I'm sorry.
Go ahead and stand over in front of the car.
But the same as before, they were filed on a different charge. They should have released the bond from the first time, and this is the new bond.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I would never want to do that. I wouldn't want your kid to see that. You've been cool with me. I'm gonna be cool with you.
I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
Preacher's gonna. It's a warrant. Yeah.
Okay.
She didn't do anything wrong or anything. So.
Thank you.
Yeah, not a problem. Is that why you didn't come outside?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I was worried about it.
Okay.
You know.
I appreciate you being honest with me.
I just wanted to go see my mom.
Okay. I get it. I totally get it. Okay. I'm just gonna put you in handcuffs real quick. Okay. Gonna put your hands behind your back. Is that okay? Okay. Good? Okay.
So how's the living arrangement over here working out?
That's right. His ex-wife situation. There's nothing going on between James and I. He's just helping me out. He doesn't even come back.
You can go ahead and lean on the car.
And,
The finance of the car.
yeah, you know, just can't seem to. Well, I guess I was going over to my mom's to talk about living over there.
Make sure you
Unfortunately, I think you need to talk to your mom and find somewhere else because unfortunately, I think he's being evicted from the property as well.
Yeah, see, those are things I wasn't aware of.
Yeah.
So,
And it's definitely causing attention, right?
yeah.
And look where it's putting you right now. Right?
Yeah.
Subsequently, the police officers took fitting measures according to the law and moved forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's set up not like a shed in there. It's like a really
An apartment.
nice efficiency
Okay.
apartment. And next to it is the storage. That's where all my stuff is. That garage sliding door
Yeah.
next to it. So it worked out really nice considering it wasn't super far from where I was before.
Okay.
And it's been
It
really
looks like it's nicer than the trailer.
I was just thinking that.
Sorry.
Hey,
I say it.
I know. It's been easy because his school's right there,
Okay.
you know. So it's been a nice
Okay.
setup up.
And your son's going to be going with your mom?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
going to my mom.
Okay.
So that's where James is going to take him right now.
Yeah, from what I was reading the court documents, they had dropped the first degree petty theft. And they were filed on grand theft. I don't know if there was more. It's not a new incident, it's the same incident.
Still have to go to first appearance and everything.
You have a $10,000 bond, right? 10,000.
Yeah, so you shouldn't have to.
So you should. Good.
Shouldn't have to, but it's after like that. It's after the arraignment date.
Okay.
Yeah, so they.
Alright, just hang tight with her real quick. No, right there, stay there. Sidebar. Alright, good luck. Alright, thank you, man. Appreciate it. 413.
Police charged Jessie Leipzig with petty theft and fraudulent use of a credit card. She was transported to the Indian River County Jail, where her bond was set at $11,000. The woman's possession of stolen credit cards ignited a suspenseful decoding of secrets and consequences.
Oh, that's my boyfriend's
That's it?
card.
Rosalind? Who's Rosalind? That's not a boyfriend?
No, it's my boyfriend's card.
On the 20th of December, 2023, the Pinellas Park Police Department responded to Sonny's barbecue because of fraudulent activities. Upon engaging Kimberly, the officer suspected questionable matters and took swift action.
So what is this, Officer Myers?
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi.
Good, how are you? You actually just spoke on the phone.
Yep.
So that was me you were talking to. Okay.
So you work at Speedway?
I do.
Did somebody come in there yesterday making a purchase? Leave their credit card?
I don't know.
What was the card you used to purchase this food with?
Who's mine?
Okay, you have it?
I do have mine.
These are the ones I use.
So if we go in there and we talk to the people at Sonny's and they give us the receipt for this order and they give us the last four, it's going to match one of these?
That's
What-
the one my boyfriend should have used.
Okay, which one are they gonna? Which one is it gonna show
It
us?
should be the white one.
Which white one? This one?
Yeah, that white one. That's my card. Because that's the one we use on the app most of the time.
Okay.
And I have my Chime, but I don't ever use that anymore.
Okay.
And then
You mind checking?
other than that,
Okay.
I have a CC's card.
If there are no other cards in there, then you don't need to be searching around in there.
No, I was just making sure I didn't have my other credit card.
Okay.
Good. I mean,
Okay. What are those cards in the front pocket?
these are not cards. These are
Okay.
coupons.
Okay. What's the Visa that was in there?
What Visa?
There's a Visa in the front pocket. Something said Visa on it. It looked kind of purplish.
This is my grandma's death card.
What's that other card? Not that one. That one.
Oh, that's my boyfriend's
What's it?
card. But he
Rosalind? Who's Rosalind? That's not a boyfriend?
No, it's my boyfriend's card. He just
Your boyfriend's name Rosalind?
No, my boyfriend's name is not Rosalind. My boyfriend's name is Isaiah. But he has it's his sister's. But it's not a
Oh. Okay.
it's
What?
not a stolen card. It's not
Okay.
even used.
So,
It's a prepaid card.
it's a what?
It's a prepaid card. They're all prepaid cards. They get loaded money onto through apps. They're all
Card ending in 2222.
So it's not any of these.
right. I don't have.
So
any
where's
other
the card
cards.
that was used for this?
I don't have any other cards,
So she had this one.
but I don't have
Who's
it.
this?
She said it was
Okay,
her boyfriend.
so my boyfriend's sister. We have a whole. We hope. Obviously, I have three.
Yeah, right here. Alright. Alright, so at this point, okay, I'm going to advise you of your Miranda rights, okay? Are you familiar with Miranda rights?
Yeah.
Okay, so this what I'm going to do is I'm going to advise you of your Miranda rights. At the end of it, You'll ask you if you understand and if you want to talk to us, okay? So let me get through all of them and then we'll go from there, okay?
So am I being arrested?
You're being detained at this point.
Oh, okay.
So when you aren't free to leave, you're not free to leave right now. Okay, so actually let's just go over here. I'm gonna shut the door.
Let's go stand over here.
Can I get my phone?
No, let's go have a talk real quick.
During questioning, Kimberly failed to provide any solid answers, which caused the cops to take legal action.
Yeah, and then she's taking them and.
I'd charge her with identity. If it was me, I'd charge her with the identity theft, and I'd charge her with the possession of the other cards too, which is
stolen,
of personal identification information.
Yeah.
You don't know they're stolen yet, right? But they're. Do you know what the statute I'm talking about?
I do.
There's a special statute for that.
I did it with you when I was in FTO and Thieves.
You stand by with her for just a minute.
What? Always the worst time for this, right?
All right. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer.
No, just a receipt.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or statements. Do you understand each of these rights as I explained them to you?
Yes.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
Sure.
Okay. So what is the card that's on there, the last four, what is that card?
It has to be a debit card, but it's only...
Who placed the order?
My boyfriend.
Your boyfriend?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I was just coming to pick it up after donating.
Okay, so who's the card that's on there? Who is it registered to?
It should be one of ours.
It should be?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry, I
so
didn't mean to do that.
So if it's yours, that's fine. If it's yours, then where is it?
It has to be with him.
Has to be with him?
Yes.
So all right, so let me ask you this, where do you work at?
I work at Speedway.
Which one?
The one right here.
The one right over here?
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, so if that card, was that card used last night in your store?
I don't know.
Okay, so if we go back over there, and we were to run that card against anything that was purchased in your store last night or any transaction in your store, what would we find?
I don't know.
Okay. So what does that card look like then? If that's one of yours or your boyfriend's, what does it look like?
It would be red, I believe.
Red, and what would be on it?
It's a Florida card.
Okay.
I believe it has the Bucks football team on it.
Okay. What would be the name on it? If two of your boyfriends, it would have one of your names on it?
Yeah, it should be. It should be mine.
It should be yours?
Yeah.
It should have your name on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always use my
Yeah. Hey, Myers, can you do me a favor? Can you stand by with her for just a minute?
I've had all four.
And you moved here from Washington?
No, I don't actually live here. My sisters live here.
But you drove here, and then you drove.
But I drove.
I saw you got pulled over in like St. John's or something.
Yeah, I did drive. I've been kind of helping my sister out a little bit.
Is that Andrea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And kind of helping her out. I'm going back home in February.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of a family thing.
Yeah, I get it.
I've lived here before, but
yeah, I saw that too. That you were living out here. Now you went back out to Washington.
Yeah,
Okay.
2013.
Yeah. Okay.
I left here, and I used to live in Orlando. I left Orlando area at that time, but I've been kind of in Washington, and then they were having some issues, so I
came out to say that. Do you work at Speedway?
Yeah.
They always have the best deals on my energy drinks.
I know. I really like them.
Do me a favor this time. You're being placed under arrest for identity theft. And he's placing your family back.
997 613 is 1015 adult female.
Is there any way that I can make a phone call, because the phone that he has is an internet phone, and I don't know the number to it.
Yeah.
And I don't know the number to it.
All right, we'll figure all that out, okay?
Law enforcement conducted a thorough search of her and provided her with information regarding the oncoming storm.
Mine's right over there. I got a half cage in it, but...
Okay, we can do either one. My car.
I'm gonna put her in here since it's cold. Alright, so you place the order, then where's the card? Where is it?
Before I patch down, is there anything on you? We'll get to all that, don't worry. Okay? Is there anything on you that I need to know about? Any contraband? What knives, weapons?
Oh, no.
Any narcotics, drugs that you shouldn't have on you? Okay. I just have to ask, if you do have something on you, up in you, it's an extra charge when you get up to jail. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What kind of bra do you have on? Like a wire bra?
Yeah, it's a wire bra.
All right, just face it that way. Perfect. And back up a little bit for me and just bend at your waist. Perfect.
Sorry, my hair's like 80 feet long.
It's fine. I have very, very long hair too. Line your stance for me?
Oh, sure.
Perfect. Alright, slide your foot out. Just make sure there's nothing up in your, underneath your feet. Okay. Just hop in for me. It's easier if you step up and then go butt first.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yep. Step up, turn toward. There you go.
Do you want to relocate or do you want to stay here?
Let's relocate.
Okay.
We can probably go back around the side. There's not much on the back.
Oh, you want to go behind something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go over there and then we'll figure it out from there.
Viper and everything. Okay. All right, I'll talk to you in a second. What do you need from your car? We can grab it for you.
I was wondering if I just need to make a phone call from my phone. I just need to tell my boyfriend that I'm going to jail.
Okay, you can do that when you get up to jail.
Is there, the only reason I'm saying that is because it's an internet phone. I don't know the phone number to it. And he's saying at the express lane right now.
Okay, so how about this? I can write the phone number down for you, so when you get up to jail, you'll have it. Okay. Do you have your phone? You can take all that with you.
Yeah, it's
and they'll let you go through your phone to get phone numbers to make phone calls. So let me ask you this, what do you need from your car? Obviously, car keys.
Apparently, Kimberly's behavior indicated she was trying to hide something.
I knew it. I watched her put it in there before you even got here. Yeah.
Oh, it's
she unwrapped it off the floor.
I just don't. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
There you go. We'll start on the Viper, but I'm going to see if we can get a number on that.
Yeah.
See what that is.
If you want, I'll send you the statutes for it, because I already have them filled out.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, your bag, your phone. Okay. It's my bag.
Let me ask you this: if we go in that car and go to grab your stuff, are we going to see that credit card in there?
Just be honest, because if you're honest with us and forthcoming, it makes it feel a lot smoother if you're cooperative. Okay, it's a card in there.
It may or may not be.
Not it may or may not be. You want to try.
Is it?
Okay. I really wish I could.
Okay.
If I'm being completely honest.
Okay. All right. Well, just have a seat in there. We'll be with you in a minute.
Do you want to relocate or do you want to stay here?
Let's relocate.
Okay.
We can probably go back around the side. There's not much on the back.
But you want to go behind something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go over there and then we'll figure it out from there.
Viper and everything. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you in a second.
Is there any way? Okay, so.
What do you need from your car? We can grab it for you.
I was wondering if I just need to make I need to make a phone call from my phone. I just need to tell my boyfriend that I'm going to jail.
Okay, you can do that when you get up to jail.
Is there, like, the only reason I'm saying that is because it's an internet phone. I don't know the phone number to it. And he's staying at the Express Inn right now.
Okay, so how about this? I can write the phone number down for you, so when you get up to jail, you'll have it. Do you have your phone? You can take all that with you.
Yeah, it's
and they'll let you go through your phone to get phone numbers to make phone calls. So let me ask you this. What do you need from your car? Obviously, car keys.
Let me ask you this. If we go in that car and go to grab your stuff, are we going to see that credit card in there?
Just be honest, because if you're honest with us and forthcoming, it makes things go a lot smoother if you're cooperative. Okay? Is the card in there?
It may or may not be.
It may or may not be. We'll give you one more try.
Is it?
It's if honestly, I really wish that.
Okay. I'm gonna try to call Andrea. Okay. I think I still have her number. All right. If she can't come within like 20 minutes, then it's got to get towed because I'm not gonna wait around forever. Okay. Where's she coming from?
She's coming from 58th.
Okay.
It would either be her or my nephew Michael.
Okay.
But
Michael who?
Michael Coleman.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Let me just clear it with my sergeant that he's good with me standing by for it. Okay. All right.
The female officer reached out to Kimberly's boyfriend, setting plans in motion.
While he gets started on his Viper and stuff, are you cool with me standing by? I told her if she can, I researched her whole life, so she has a sister and a brother that live in P Park. If one of them can come get the car, so we don't have to tell it. You're good with that? Okay. All right.
What are you doing?
This is Officer Myers from Pinellas Park Police Department. Your girlfriend's under arrest right now for identity theft.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, it's love.
What do you need to talk to her about?
I'm checking to see if she's okay. I'm not supposed to work.
Yeah, she's okay. She's going up to Pinellas County Jail, okay?
Can you tell him to call my sister?
And can I have, before I hang up with you, can I have her sister's number? Because I need somebody to come get this car so I don't have to tow it.
Kimberly was charged with fraudulent use of a credit card and unlawful use of personal identification. She was transported to the Pinellas County Jail. What happens when a seemingly ordinary transaction unveils a dirty dealing and deception?
I haven't even talked to him yet. Basically, she's telling me that she Gig Smart app, where she gets jobs from. She got a job that she accepted at a monster truck show in Adairsville. She worked there 3 weeks and received that check in the mail.
On the 3rd of May 2023, a woman tried to cash a fake check at her local bank in Georgia. Upon engaging the woman, the officer shared his concern. Despite her refusal, the deputy remained cautious.
What's going on with the check you're trying to cash here? They don't think it's real.
They don't think it's real?
Mm-hmm.
It's a gig that I worked that they gave me.
Okay, so somebody gave you the check then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I worked to get them up there. It's not real.
They don't think it is, yeah. So we just want to make sure you don't knowingly know you're trying to cash a fraudulent check.
No.
Okay, well then if it's all a misunderstanding, it's all a misunderstanding. You got your ID on you?
Yeah.
Do they get it? Okay, I'll get it in a second. Who's the check from? Who's the check from?
It's from this gig that I worked with, Gig Smart.
Gig Smart? Okay, we'll talk to y'all in just a minute.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Gig Smart. What do you do for Gig Smart? What is Gig Smart?
I work different projects and this. It's not the first check they sent me.
You cashed other checks from? And never had
It's the
issues?
first check from Synovus.
Okay. What do you do for Gig Smart? What is that?
There's different jobs that I can pick to work.
Like what kind of jobs?
It's literally different.
Like
ones.
anything and everything? What do you like? Get on there and see what's available? Or?
And this isn't the only one that I use. I use this, Manolo. There's different apps that I use to work different gigs. and this was one that I worked at this truck stop where they was having this thing, and I was just.
So you did. What did you do to earn this?
What did I do to earn this?
Mm-hmm.
I worked there for 3 weeks, and I was just helping them with their. It was like a monster truck festival, and I was helping them with the reservations and the cleanings and all that. That was it. I worked there for 3 weeks.
And then they gave it to you or sent it to you, or who's the person that issued it to you? Do you know?
No, I don't.
Okay. .465 Central Oil, I'm ready.
So how?
Hold on 1 second. 058-840-226. So what now?
How do they see if that's fake?
I haven't talked to him yet. Yeah, we got another officer. He'll talk to them when he gets here. The only thing we got was there was a female matching your description, trying to cash a check that they figured fraudulent. Yeah, so that's why I'm here. Go ahead. If it's something that you may not have knew it was a fraudulent, then you know mistakes are made and we can figure it out.
No,
so we just got to investigate
contact them because I need to get paid for what I work for. That's not right.
And who do you contact?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
And what's the name of that site you said?
GigSmart.
Like GIGSMART? Is it an app? Go ahead.
I just want to. No, I can't. I mean, I wasn't.
Clear. What's a good phone number for you?
706-296-292.
Just a small, just a vanilla something. Small one. That'd be fine.
Okay. So out called GigSmart and you saw a job about, what'd you say about trucks?
It was a monster truck festival.
Monster Truck Festival. Where was that? Where was the festival at?
This was in Daresville.
Okay. Okay. And then you said it was a 3-week thing? Did you have a contact person?
No, I'm looking for it.
Did you get a phone number or something, or how did you communicate with who you were supposed to work for?
They just send me all the information once I accept the gig. They send me the address and what time I'm supposed to be there.
All right, and you see, put me on the list for the retirement celebration.
That's crazy.
As the officer dug deeper to find more information, the suspect's uneasy behavior raised suspicions.
Yeah, that's your signature, and then that's their signature. Is that right?
This is my signature, and she just wrote it.
She wrote that. Okay. Okay.
Well, I keep her
How many gigs have you done through this site?
Multiple.
Multiple, like 3 or 4? Or?
Way more than that.
Way more than that.
Right? I know. They won't do though. They won't.
I haven't even talked to him yet. Basically, she's telling me that she GigSmart app, where she gets jobs from. She got a job that she accepted at a monster truck show in Adairsville. She worked there 3 weeks and received that check in the mail. That's her story. But the monster truck thing, that's the only.
This is the first time I received a check from them. I mean, it's from with them.
Okay. Who do you bank through?
Who?
Who do you bank through?
Sophie. It's
not a big bank.
Yeah.
Sophia.
It's a crypto bank.
Okay. Like I said, we're still figuring things out, but I gotta ask you: have you ever been arrested for anything? Have you ever been arrested? Period.
Yes.
What was you arrested for?
wasn't my fault. I just surcharged somebody else. They ran from the police.
Somebody else did in your car?
And it said it was
Why would you do that?
stupid and young.
How old are you now?
25.
How old was you then? Okay. What did they tell you when you went up here and gave them the check and all that?
I was just standing here waiting, and then saw you guys.
Did they tell you why you was waiting? Was you getting suspicious or anything? Okay.
This is the first time, you know.
I mean, I don't know exactly how long you've been here, but
I know this is not the first time I cashed a check at a bank. This is the first time I came to this bank. I was just standing here waiting. I thought it was a normal procedure, like I always do.
I got you.
That's crazy.
You said you don't have the contact person that you was dealing with, right?
Since law enforcement was inspecting the case thoroughly, signs of the suspect's wrongdoing began to emerge.
So, like I said, right now he got to investigate. As soon as he figure things out, then we'll know what's going on. Doesn't look good as far as you don't have the contact person that you spare. I mean, if I go work somewhere, I'm gonna know who I need to talk to, and you know, the phone number, name, all that stuff.
It's like that on all my jobs. I don't have no contact information or anything. I just have the address, and
So
that's it.
you see a job that's available, you click on it, and then you can accept it. Does it show the history of you accepting that one? Does it show your job history period?
Go back. Yeah.
Does it show like the previous months? When did you work? You said 3 weeks, but how long ago was that?
April the 3rd or 4th.
April 3rd or 4th? That was when you started or ended at 3 weeks?
The police deputies presented her with the evidence, and things started to get tense.
Whose account is
It comes back to Sharon Christie Porto.
That's what this account comes back to? Is that a real account here?
This is a real account that is flagged with a lot of fraud. She's actually in the process of closing her account. This is not real at all. These don't look these checks. She said none of their cashier's checks look like this at all.
And this lady's already getting a bunch of
Yeah.
fraudulent? Did they call her?
Yeah.
She answered?
Yeah. She said she has no idea what this is. And like I said, they already have history.
Yeah, that's how you did. For an arrest. I mean, she can't give no information. I told her to pull up her history for the work thing. It's not there.
Oh, so she can't even provide that. I
Yeah.
heard you talking to her. That's what I was wondering.
She was trying to pull it up, but she couldn't show it.
Okay.
I mean, what we can do is ask her again. So I had time. What's her name again? All right. So here's. We want you to be honest with us, because it seems to us that that you know what's going on, and you never worked at the place for 3 weeks. You can't provide any proof of it. And
I just showed you. I don't know why my timesheet isn't showing up. Sorry.
Did you sign a W-9 or a W-2?
No, it's not. It's a 1099. It's not a
Okay.
It's not an actual.
Got you.
Yeah.
Did you take any documentation of your 1099 where you signed it?
The only documentation that they give me is at the end of each year, everything that
Okay. Well, you still have to sign that 1099 in the beginning, and you know.
I never had to sign a 1099 in the beginning. They always
Do you have the envelope or anything this came with? Okay. So, I mean, I'm just going to be upfront with you. None of the check, except for the person on it, is real. The check is completely false. They don't even make cashier's checks that look like this. The cashier's number up here, not real at all. The only person and thing that is real on here is it's got your name,
Right.
and then it's got an abbreviated portion of the remitter. And again, just to be completely transparent with where we're at right now, they are already trying to close that account due to fraud.
That account?
This specific account for fraud, because people are trying to cash checks fraudulently on her account. So it's enough that they immediately knew this was a fake check, and then were able to pull that up instantly. So here's my concern is you can't show me any proof of you actually having been working over there. I've got a fake check, and I've got you trying to cash said fake check, which in and of itself, regardless of anything else, is a charge on its own. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt to show me some kind of info.
Like, I'm not trying to get in trouble for something, and then I need to get paid for what I work for.
Yeah, well, this isn't going to do it.
Yeah, I know that now.
Do you have a contact info for anybody you're supposed to contact in regards?
Hold on.
To getting paid? Is anybody in the car with you back there? By yourself?
I just came from the pool on cold.
What?
Pool. Freezing.
Is it an indoor pool?
And it's odd to me that everything was just here, now it's gone.
Well, there's two
See, I keep clicking on it. Sorry, this is no longer available.
There's two things I'm going to tell you. One, something you got to understand is people lie to us. You want to stand between the cars with the block them in? Okay. People lie to us all the time, so I don't know you, okay? So you could be telling me the truth. You could be get lied to all the time on this job. So the two things I will say is, hey, at the end of the day, it's looking like this. It's always good to just, if you're lying, it's, you know what, I'm making a mistake. It's time for me to own up to it and own up to mistakes, okay? That's the biggest thing I want to say. Second, if you don't want to do that, I promise you're right. Whatever evidence you have, we got to go with what we have. I don't know everything he got, but it's not going to be good, like I said. If you end up going to jail, you're just going to have to take all this stuff.
Right.
That's going to be your proof or whatever in court. That's your way of fighting the charges, right? But you got to see what we're standing at. We're trying to give you every benefit we can as police officers for you for us to understand, you know, your side of things. But right now, it's just, if you was in our shoes, you'd be like, this don't look good.
I'm not going to sit here and say, like, that's not...
The female failed to provide any evidence. Thus, the cops had no choice but to take stern action.
You're saying Monster Jam was there for 3 weeks?
Huh?
They were there for 3 weeks?
I was helping them there for 3 weeks. Yeah, they wasn't there themselves. I was helping them set up, and then when they came, I helped them for that, and then I helped them clean up and everything. That was it.
Where is it at in Adairsville?
The exact address?
Yeah, like what the arena is it?
Yeah, it wasn't an arena. It was like outside. Big old.
Where was that at?
The address?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking for the gig that I've worked and it's not here. The address, everything. I'm trying to contact support. What am I supposed to tell them?
I tell them you're right here with police officers trying to cash a check that you received through them from working, you know, tell them from working this Monster Jam thing for 3 weeks.
Is it okay if he just keeps my ID? Because I was headed to the hospital. No?
What are you going to the hospital for?
I haven't eaten since Friday. I'm highly dehydrated. Every time I drink, I cannot keep anything cold food down. I don't know.
You was headed to the hospital when?
Right after I left here. I went to the pool thinking that was going to make me feel better, but...
Where do you live right now?
I live in Staten.
Slam dunk case.
Huh?
Slam dunk case.
But it's the proving the dopamine. That's what all the code
She
sections
can't.
say.
Yeah, but you have to take your classes. Yeah, this is simple.
So I'm just trying to make sure there's nothing else that she's been able to provide at all,
No,
right?
okay. She can't provide anything.
All right, cool. Well, that's all I was asking.
She's talking about the hospital now, that she was on her way to the hospital because she's dehydrated. Just FYI.
Oh, so we know. She already has Friday.
I wanted to tell her, I was like, look, you know, this situation's not looking good for you. You can't provide that. I said, what would you do if you was in our shoes? She said, I know it looks bad, man. Yeah, so that's what I think, isn't it? Is it still a felony? I'm not 100%, but I know there's a fourth degree because it's.
Yeah.
No, how you say it?
Teray.
Teray?
It has an accent.
Okay. All right, Mr. Ray. You're going to put your hands behind your back, okay? Because you are going to be going for the possession of the check. It's going to be forgery in the fourth degree. Okay?
I gotta deal with this guy over here too.
I lock my car.
Yeah, we'll get your car locked.
Yeah, he talked to me.
Oh, he talked to me too. Did you say anything to him or?
Yeah.
What does he want?
He's trying to find a ride to Winder.
And
because he can't get a taxi.
I have my car and changes the dryer clothes.
I'm gonna be able to let you change.
I'm freezing.
This is dry, ain't it?
No, my sensor underneath it.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're gonna go out to the jail and they'll get you changed out. Do you have anything on your person other than your phone?
Where's your keys at?
In my car.
You just left them in the car unlocked?
I always do.
Okay, I'll go around there and lock it up and get the keys.
I'll drive over and we can get the keys.
Okay, you do that then.
Alright, let's go in the car right here.
You mean do your ABR or anything?
If you don't mind, yeah.
Alright.
You know what? It's okay. You can leave my keys in there. I'm gonna just
No, we're not leaving keys on
Yeah, we gotta do that.
No, my car does not lock without, like, I cannot lock it.
Well, we're not gonna leave the keys.
The suspect was charged with possession of the check, a fourth-degree felony. A corporate landscape becomes a battleground as an employee's bold attempt sets off a chain reaction.
He came out and he's telling me that the keys were in it, and I asked him what he's doing now, and he said he was just getting in the car.
On the 24th of January, 2024, the officers were called to a car rental company in Dallas, since an employee tried to drive off with a company vehicle. The police reached the location and collected the necessary details regarding the event.
A mishap with the car.
A what?
A mishap with the car.
Mishap?
I stored the car in the wrong location.
Oh, okay. Is your car?
No, 3 is down at 36.
I work here.
You work here?
I work here.
So,
It's the company's car.
so where were you supposed to store it then?
I didn't know where it went, so I dropped it off here and I went back over there and got another car and took it where I had to take it to.
You took another car?
Because I had to.
Yeah. They let you take 2 cars then?
Yes, I take it to the airport.
Okay. So you say you work out here?
Yes, sir.
For who?
I work for Avis Budget.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so he drove it from over there.
Do you have your driver's license?
I have my social.
Do you have an ID or anything?
Yes, I do.
So what time did you come in today?
I came in at 7 this morning, 8 this morning.
7, 8. You still on or did you get off already?
I just clocked out.
Okay.
So earlier,
Watch him.
earlier today, I witnessed this car leave the Avis lot,
Okay.
park in this lot. He got out of it.
Okay.
He just got off work and said that he had left the car here left the keys in it, which the keys were not in it when I looked at it an hour ago.
Okay.
Got in the car that was locked because I came out and checked. There was no keys and the car was locked. Got in it, and we blocked him in before he could take off. But...
Okay. I'm going to assume y'all want prosecution, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is
there a video that we can get of that vehicle coming out here? Do you guys have that?
He didn't drive this one out here. I didn't give him a chance.
Okay, so when you guys blocked that.
So he drove it from over there at 10:54 this morning.
Okay.
Parked it here. Normally we don't back cars in here.
Okay.
He got off work a few minutes ago. Witnessed him come out to the car.
Okay.
After I'd already seen him leave the car at like 10:55 this morning. He came out and he's telling me that the keys were in it. And I asked him what he's doing now. And he said he was just getting in the car.
Okay, so did you witness him get in the car at all?
When engaging with the suspect, law enforcement detected lies and took strong measures.
Okay, so what's going on, bud?
Honestly, sir, okay, I transport cars. Earlier, when I transported this car, when I got out the gate, my team had already left. So they told me to park the car in PM. I recently just started working here. I didn't know where to park the car. I brought it over here.
Who's they? You said they told you to. Who's they?
It was a guy over there.
Okay, give me a detailed description.
He cleans out the cars. All I know is he came up to me and said, put this car in PM. And I didn't know where it went. So I brought it over here. I've seen someone bring a car over here, drop it off, because they didn't know where it went. I left the car here, went back over there, got another car, and went to go finish doing my job.
How long you been doing this?
You talking about this job?
Uh-huh.
I've been doing it 2 weeks.
Okay.
And I've never had to deal with the PM before. That's what I'm saying.
So you said you were already clocked out, right?
I just clocked out.
You just clocked out?
I just clocked out.
So then they told you to get the vehicle after you were out of work or something?
No, sir.
So what were you doing? What were you trying to do since you had already clocked out?
I was nothing. I'm getting ready to go home.
You were getting ready to go home?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So why are you getting in this car? You realize that this story, you know what a submarine is, right?
Sir?
You know what a submarine is, right? Like goes under the water. You know, U.S. Navy uses them. You know what a screen door is, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your story is like a screen door on a submarine. It ain't making a bit of sense, and it ain't holding no water.
Sir, I brought the car. I'm telling you exactly what happened. I brought the car. I did not know where it went. I left it here, sir. I left the car here, so I went back to fulfill my job duty. I went back over there, got another car like I was supposed to, and I took it where it had to go.
What time did they tell you to take it to PM?
I dropped this off like around 12, so I would say around 12 in the car. I've been here, sir. I just got off work.
So an unknown dude, white dude, black dude, Asian, Hispanic?
Hispanic.
Okay, so unknown Hispanic dude that you can't give me a description of told you to drop it off at PM.
Yeah.
So who's your boss? What's his name?
I would say they're my boss.
Okay, so who did you ask where PM was? Because when my sergeant tells me something, do something that I don't know, or go someplace where I don't know, I go, hey man, I go, hey man, I need a little bit of help. Can you talk to me? I'm not sure where to go and all that. So who did you talk to get any clarification on that?
My crew had left, so like I said, I've seen someone.
Okay.
I've seen seen someone do exactly this before, so I did it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Tell you what we're gonna do right now. Face that fence. Face the fence. Okay. Right now, you have a warrant for your arrest, minimum out of San Antonio. We're confirming that. So you're not under arrest at this point in time, but you are being legally detained. Okay, you have anything on you that's going to poke us, stick us, stab us, blow us up, anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay, because he's going to pat you down real quick.
Yes, sir.
Because, like I said, you realize this story makes zero sense that you're telling me. I mean, just be honest. Be 1,000% honest. So you're telling me that you're such a good employee, that working for the temp company and everything.
I'm not working with the temp company. I work directly with Avis Budget.
Okay, so you're telling me that you're such a good employee that after you clocked out, you're going to keep moving cars for them for free?
No, I wasn't moving.
Well, you said you've already clocked out and you were gone for the day and you were coming over to this car.
This car has been sitting here since 12.
Okay, but you told us already you clocked out for the day and that you were coming over here.
The cops conducted a thorough search, uncovering shocking things.
When he brought the car over here, was he supposed to bring it over here? He wasn't supposed to bring it over here.
No, he has no business bringing it over here.
How did he get it over here without the key?
He drove it with me. He drove it over here, parked it, locked it, and then went and did his job with the crew. And then after he clocked out, he came and got in it. We checked the car; it was locked. Windows were
Cause
open.
y'all seen the car over here?
Well, yeah, we caught it on camera.
Oh, y'all seen it?
Yeah.
But he had what key does he have?
The key to the car.
So he got the key from where?
He brought it from
over here, across the street.
Drove it over here and parked it earlier today. Locked it all up, and then got in the van and did his job. When he clocked out, he came and got in it.
Then he take the car.
Well, tell you what, at this point, you are under arrest for what's called UUMB, unauthorized use of motor vehicle. I verified, trust me, I know these folks over here. I've been on more calls with them than my partner here, actually, for the time that I've been here. That you aren't, they told me that you have been instructed that you are not, under any circumstances, to put a vehicle in this lot.
I was not instructed.
Okay, but I'm not going to argue. I've dealt with them on some pretty unsavory stuff. Okay, I know their word is solid. Okay, so when they tell me that you've been instructed, but when you were employed, that no cars come in this lot unless specifically instructed by one of them, that's UUMB. You were not allowed to drive that vehicle over here or anything like that. So that's going to be one arrest charge. Then we're going to see what that warrant out of San Antonio does. So you're going to have the warrant added to your arrest as well. Okay. Go ahead and stand up because now you're going to be searched.
Turn off only 50.
Excuse me, I was never notified that I couldn't bring a car over here. I was bringing home. Got that out of the car earlier.
Huh?
Got that out of the car?
Yeah, that was in one of the cars.
Why you turned it in? Hey, Court.
I really just thought about it, honestly.
Uh-huh. Court. What's the name on that one?
So was that driver's license that you gave me originally? That was yours, right?
Yeah, that's mine.
I don't want to hook you up on a warrant that ain't yours. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
that's why I'm asking.
Nah, that was in a car that we cleaned, and man, we was moving so much that I just didn't turn it in.
This your wallet?
Yes, sir.
This yours?
Yes, sir.
I'm just saying, this your wallet.
Yes,
Can
sir.
we possess somebody else's?
It's mine. Like I said, I was cleaning out a car, and I just so happened to forget to turn it in.
You said you don't clean the car.
Court, we moved the car. I'm saying that was in it.
We got extra stuff too.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, 2 pieces of identifying information, credit cards.
Oh, nice.
Supposedly it was in a vehicle. He forgot to turn it in. But.
Okay, well, too bad. Let me inform him of that.
It's going to be possession of identifying information. And then we can call the guy and see if the credit cards were used to it.
Yeah.
We might have more to it. Credit debit card to use. But the manager's going to check and see if somebody had a reservation with that name too.
Okay. All right. Cameron. All right. Because you have these things in your possession right here, you are also going to be charged with fraudulent use or possession of identifying information. You said that you found them in the car and all that. If you'd have turned them in, that'd have been something different. So that's going to be,
we've been moving
and they
around.
have processes that when you find stuff in the cars, you go and you turn that in immediately.
We've been moving around
Okay.
so much today, so it slipped my mind, sir.
Okay. and if you use them, then there will be additional charges follow, okay? All right, I'm just giving you the heads up. Thank you.
Sir, you have his real ID?
Yeah. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, okay. Yeah, so those are yours. Who found those?
He did.
You did? Okay. All right. That's even better. UUMB doesn't say it has to be on a public road. He's not allowed to bring it in here anyway. So the second he brought it in here, there's your UUMB. We'll do the fraudulent use. He said that he found them earlier in the car, didn't turn them in, but hey, you know, he's off the clock at this point, so
But
too
like
bad.
I said, the manager's going to pull the reservation, see if anybody even had a reservation down there.
The suspect was arrested for fraudulent use or possession of identifying information. To unlock more thrilling crime investigations like these, hit the subscribe button.